Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today's topic is all about if you're still reacting to the 3D. So, I just wanted to let you know if you're interested in coaching, I have amazing coaching package deals at the moment, one-on-one live coaching, custom meditations, all sorts of fabulous things. Just click the link in the bio or in this video description to book a session. I am finding a lot of experiences lately with clients who are just really strongly reacting to the 3D, and it makes them just feel so out of control, like they're spiraling, and it's just, it can drive you crazy. So I just want to get into this because I think it's something that we've all experienced at some point or another in our manifesting journey. So just really getting back to basics. The 4D is where we create, and then the 3D simply reflects. So the 3D is old news, and I try to sort of explain it as, an old newspaper or something that you would pick up from a week ago. Doesn't have to be certain time frames on it, but it's just old. It's just old stuff that's coming up that is reflecting what has dominantly been going on in your 4D. So if you're not liking your 3D, there are a couple of options that you have. Most people feel like, okay, well, the 3D is so real. I can feel it, touch it, taste it, see it. I'm experiencing it. It is so real. I can't hide from this. Manifesting doesn't work. This is usually the result, when we haven't done the inner deep work of just trusting and knowing that it's the 4D that creates and the 3D that simply reflects. So the 3D is simply feedback. So there are a couple of options. So firstly, when your 3D shows up unfavorably, option number one, and probably the best option, don't engage with it. You simply just don't have to engage. If your person, and we'll talk here on specific person, if your person is showing up like a complete idiot and you're not enjoying it, you don't have to engage. You can simply say, no, thank you. No, thank you. Have a little bit of space, go back within. Go back within to beautiful 4D where you're in a trusting, loving, committed relationship. Your person is all in with you. They worship you. They're dedicated to you. You're having a wonderful, happy, fun time. It's whatever you want to imagine and cultivate as your relationship with your person, because it looks different to everyone. But the main thing is just trusting that your person is now showing up for you in this beautiful, loving, unconditionally loving way. This is the best option. Option number one. I would always go with this option. Because the first sort of feeling that we have when things are unfavorable in the 3D is to fight it and challenge it and get our hands in it and try and change it and manipulate it. But it's old, so we're literally just chasing our tails. We're chasing our shadows. And this is such a waste of time and such a waste of energy and efforts. Where you want to be placing your time, energy, and efforts is within. Recenter, go back within, and really remember that this is where we're creating from. This is your superpower, to go back within and be calm, be centered, and trust. There's so much around trusting with the law of assumption and manifesting. Trusting that you're the operant power, trusting that the 4D creates, trusting that the 3D is simply feedback, whether it's good or bad, however you perceive it, and trusting that everything is always unfolding perfectly for you. We want the surprises. We don't need to know the how and the when as well. The place where we have control is being able to go back within, controlling, our center, our imagination. And it's more about just feeling in charge. You're in control. You are in charge of how you self-regulate your emotions, how you self-soothe. This is where you're in charge. it is not your job to go out into the 3D and try and take charge and control out there and make things happen. Exhausting. It's exhausting. We don't get anywhere, and it's not how manifesting works. So option number 2 is to, go down that path, spiral, have an awful time, and then reset. And you may need to do this in order to realize that, okay, this isn't working for me. I need to change my approach. And that can be a really good thing. We often get a lot of clarity through difficult circumstances because we can see, okay, this isn't what I want. I don't want to be fighting out here and having these negative experiences with my person. So what do? I go back within. Option 3, if you are feeling like you just can't do any of that right now and you're exhausted and you want to give up and nothing's working and you're so in the 3D, this is a true sign that you're really in the 3D when you want to give up because you're reacting and spiraling so deeply to circumstances in the 3D. Just option number 3, just go back to basics. Self-regulate your emotions. Maybe have a nap. Self-soothe. Watch a movie. Switch off. Just switch off until you come back to a more neutral place where you can go, okay, I'm the operant power. Maybe I don't believe that fully right now, but this is what I'm just going to focus on. Feeling good, feeling calm, feeling centered, feeling like, okay, I've got a little bit of calmness and ease here and relaxation, and I'm just going to trust a little bit more that each day I am the operant power and I'm not going to fight with the 3D anymore. So you have a couple of options there. I would always strongly recommend to go with option 1, but this is more so if you're at a really trusting place with manifesting, where you really, really understand that the 3D is just reflecting old stuff that's come up from your 4D somehow. It's old. It's often old fears, old doubts, anxieties, worries, things that just pop up. And sometimes things do just pop up, but the test is how you handle that. So how are you going to handle that? And feel free to leave me a comment. Feel free to leave me a comment of how you handle your 3D when it shows up unfavorably and you are reacting, because I've been there too. And and I think I've said this before, sometimes it feels really good to yell at people and just and get it all out, but it just escalates the situation. So we never want to escalate things in the 3D. We simply say, oh, okay, no thank you, not for me. Create a little bit of space between you and your person physically, if that's helpful, to just go within and recenter. You are the operant power. There is nothing else going on here. This is between you, and it's always been between you and you. So I hope that really helped just get a bit more clarity around reacting to the 3D, because it simply is just old. It's not here to hurt you. If anything else, I always look at the 3D as just feedback. Where am I at? Where's my story at? What can I add to my beautiful 4D story that makes me feel even more loved and worshipped and cherished and adored by my person? And then you get really excited and happy and motivated to hook further into your beautiful imagination of where you're creating, which is the 4D. We're never creating from the 3D. We create in the 4D this beautiful life with our person, and then the 3D reflects. If unfavorable stuff turns up, what do? We don't have to react. We just go, oh, feedback. Okay, cool. Well, let me go back within. The more chilled you can be in life, the easier life will be, basically. But I hope that helped. If you need any help with coaching, feel free to book in. I run this beautiful channel with one of my best friends, Berna, and we love working with everyone. So feel free to book in, leave a comment, ask any questions. I love engaging with you here in this space. And have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.